Hi guys, welcome to this video. So guys, in this video we'll be learning about function calling inside OpenAI. See, first of all, you have to understand what is function calling and what is the use of the function calling. So for this, I will go to my Blackboard and there I will try to clarify. Okay. See, function calling helps the OpenAI model to interact with different third-party API. Let's say here you are having one API. Let's say here you are having one API. Okay. Let's say you are using one databases. Okay, databases. So let's say with the help of API, you are hitting the database and database is giving you some kinds of response, which is nothing but a JSON response. Because most of the time, whenever you will use API, right? API to hit any kinds of website or database, you will get the JSON output. Let's say this is a weather, okay, weather database. And with the help of weather API, you are hitting this website and it is giving you the JSON response. That means weather related data. Now what you can do with the help of function calling. Okay, with the help of function calling inside OpenAI, you can use OpenAI API, okay, to interact with this model. Because let's say this is my large language model, okay, OpenAI model. Now with the help of OpenAI API key, what I can do, I can interact with this model. That means with the help of function calling, what it can perform, okay, it can perform the communication with this data. That means this model can directly communicate with this data. That means whatever response you are getting from this database or let's say API, you can directly communicate. Okay, you can directly communicate with the help of your large language model. Okay, this is the main power actually this function calling will provides. Okay, that means you don't need to manually extract this information and manually let's say feed inside your model. You don't need to do like that. You'll be using function calling, and what your model will try to do, it will directly, let's say, communicate with this particular response. Whatever JSON, whatever response you are getting, it will directly do the communication. Okay, so that's why with the help of function calling, my large language model will be capable enough to communicate with any kinds of third-party API. Okay, third-party API. This is the main benefit to use this one. And without this function calling, what you have to do, you have to manually extract the data and you have to manually fine tune this model. Okay, manually fine tune this model. And again, it's a very hectic task, right? Because again, it's a large language model and you can't do the fine tune, okay, easily. Okay, and again, it is having lots of cost involvement. So that's why this function calling helps us to do this communication. That means instead of like feeding the data in my model directly, function calling will try to make the communication between my response of like API response I'm getting and this particular model. Okay, this model will try to communicate with my output. Okay, it can be any kinds of API. It can be not only weather API, it can be any kinds of API, any third-party data. Okay, so that's why OpenAI supports actually different third-party actually integration. You can connect like different platform. You can connect, let's say, Slack. You can connect, let's say, different website. You can connect different database. Okay, directly you can connect, and it can directly do the communication with the help of function calling. Okay, now let me show you one example. I think then this part would be more clear. So what I'll do, I'll go to my code editor, and here I already created one file. You can see now we'll be exploring the function calling here. Again, what I will do, I'll import all of the library, and then I'll select my kernel and I'll set my environment variable. Now I can use the same example from here just to test whether everything is working fine or not. I can copy. See, everything is working fine. Okay, there is no issue. Instead of printing all the response, I can only print the content. So as I already told you, it can actually communicate with any kinds of third-party API. So as a third-party API, what I will do, I will use one API here. So called Rapid API. Okay, Rapid API. So inside Rapid API, you are having different API, whether it's a weather API, okay, any kinds of API it is available. So this is the link. So let me open this link, guys. I will search on Google. So this is the rapidopenai.com, and make sure you have created one account. So for me, I already created one account. Okay, for you also, you have to create one account. Now here, what you have to do, you have to search for the API. Now simply left hand side, you can click on view all categories. Now I need actually weather API. So I'll simply search here. Weather. Now see, different weather API is coming, but I need this AI weather by metro source. Okay, this one, I'll click here. Now see, initially if you're doing it for the first time, you will see one button here, subscribe. Okay, subscribe to the API. You have to do the subscription. That means you have to take the basic plan, that free plan. Okay, you can also take the premium subscription, but you can take the free plan. Free plan actually will give you some of the API request you can hit, right? Now I already do the subscription, that's why it's showing me test endpoint. Now simply what you need to do, you need to copy this code snippet. Copy this code snippet, and with the help of that, I have written a function. Let me show you. So this is the function I have written. So the function name is get current weather. Okay, so it will take the location and it will return you the current weather in that particular location. Okay, see, this is the UI. That means the same code, na? Here, see, the same code actually I've copy pasted. Same code I've copy pasted. You can see the same code I've copy pasted, and this is my API key, Rapid API key, and this is my Rapid API host. And don't share with anyone, otherwise they will also able to access your account. Okay, I'll delete it after the recording. Now with the help of request package, I'm sending the request and it will give you the response, and that response actually I'm doing the returning, and as a JSON format, because I already told you, na, that's any kinds of API will give you as a JSON response, and that particular JSON response I want to do the communication with my large language model. Okay, this is the idea. Now I think, yeah, everything is fine. Now let me execute this function. Now if you want to test what I can do, I can call this function. Inside that I can give any location. Let's say I will give Delhi, and it will give me response. Now see, Delhi place ID, area, India, latitude, longitude. Okay, see all the information it is giving me. Okay, all the information it is giving me related Delhi. You can give any kinds of place. Okay, it's up to you. You can give Bangalore, Delhi, Mumbai. Okay, anything you can pass here. Now if I show you the response, so this is the response. Okay, so this is the response I'm getting as a JSON. Fine. Now what I will do, I'll just connect my large language model with this response. Okay, with the help of function calling. For this you need to create a functions. See, this is the function format you have to follow. It's actually, you can see again, it's a kinds of JSON format only. So you can see I have written a list. Inside that I have mentioned a dictionary only. Okay, so this is called actually function. Again, if you go to the documentation, if I go to the documentation, let's say documentation, so they have one function calling. You can also search here, function calling. See, whatever things I explained, they have written here also. Now see, this is the format you have to follow. Okay, this is the format you have to follow. That's how you can write the function calling here. So I already simplified this thing and I written a function. Okay, so similar like format you can also follow. Now first thing you have to give the name. So current, get current weather. So I've written my function name here. You can see is the function name, get current weather. That means this will hit that particular function because this is my third-party API. Okay, you can also consider database here, but as of now I'm considering the function. Now this is the description, get the current weather in given location, parameter, object, properties, location, string, and the final thing, required location. That means it needs the location. Okay, if it needs to give any kinds of output, first of all it needs the location because my function takes the location out input. Okay, I hope it is clear. Now let me initialize my functions. Now I think remember whenever I was using this chat completion API, okay, chat completion model, that means I can give multiple prompt. I can add multiple prompt. Okay, in that particular, let's say message section. So that concept actually will try to utilize here. See, here I have given an example. Let's say this is here I'm using chat completion model and I have to prepare the message function. I think remember this message function, inside that I can give multiple role, right? That means multiple prompt. So what I'm doing here, I'm appending one prompt here. You can see user message dot append, because it's a list. I can append role, user, content, user message. Okay, now it will add this particular prompt inside my message. Now see, if I execute, now if I show you the, now see, if you want to see the output, see this is the output, hello, how I can assist you. Now if you want to see the message only, now see in the message one prompt has been added. Okay, this is the user prompt has been added. That's how I can also add multiple prompt. Again, what I can do the append operation. See, again I have taken another user message. What is the temperature of Delhi? Now I'm appending in the message. Now role, user, content, user, because this is a user. Okay, user message only. Now again I'm adding the message and I'm also adding the function calling I have defined now here, this particular function calling. So with the help of this function, it will try to understand, okay, I need to execute this get current weather, okay, this particular function, and this particular function will return the JSON output. That means the data related weather. and it will automatically connect the large language model in that particular data. See the same diagram I showed you now here. It will give you the response, and my large language model will connect through function calling. Okay, now so let me show you. So if I execute it, now if I show you the message, now see 2 messages has been added, 2 prompt has been added. Hi there. Now second prompt, what is the temperature of Delhi? You can also ignore this prompt. I've just only given because I just wanted to show you, okay, whether you can add any new prompt or not. Okay, this is the idea. Now if you see the completion, that means the response. See, this is the response you got. See, as of now it is only calling the function. You can see it is only calling the get weather function. Okay, and here you have given the location of Delhi. You can see it is automatically extracting the location from your prompt. Okay, you can see location Delhi you have given. Okay, now if you want to get the information, what you can do, now if you want to get the actual information, what you can do, let me show you. Let's say you want to see the message. You can also see the message. This is the message. It is calling my function, and this is my location. Now this is the response. Okay, this is the response. Now if you only want to extract, let's say, the function name, what you can do, you can extract like that. So it is inside function call name. Okay, and it is my get current weather function. And if you want to see the location, so what you can do, inside function call, inside argument location, you can see argument location. I'm extracting the Delhi here. See, this is my location. Okay, now this response actually I'm getting, I need to pass to my large language model. For this you can execute this code, message.append response. The response actually I'm getting, I'm again adding to the message. That means as a prompt. Okay, as a prompt actually I'm adding. I think remember here now. Here I showed you. You can give multiple prompt. This prompt, this prompt. That means I was providing the data. Based on data I was asking the question. The similar things I'm doing. The response actually I'm getting, this response, entire response I'm getting now. This is I'm passing as a prompt. Okay, as a prompt data. And on top of this prompt, I'll be asking the question, okay, with the help of function calling. See, the same thing I'm doing, appending the response, message.append. Now I'm appending the role as a function, name, function, content, location. Okay, this thing actually I'm passing one by one. If I show you the entire message, see, this is my entire message right now. Now I can initialize my GPT 3.5 turbo model. Inside that I'm passing my message as well as the function calling. Now it will give you the accurate response. See, the prompt you have given, the current here is the prompt you have given, I think, remember. What is the temperature of Delhi? Now see, this is the temperature of Delhi right now. Okay, and it is coming like that because it's a 32 degrees Celsius. So degree is a special character, that's why it's coming like that. Okay, you can convert to special, see, you can convert this Unicode to special character. Okay, it is also possible. Now see, here I've executed actually line by line. That's why you can see, you can also execute as a snippet of the code. It will give you the complete response. Now see, instead of giving Delhi, I can give, let's say, Mumbai. Now let's see the Mumbai temperature. See, it is not able to fetching the Mumbai temperature currently. So what I can do, I can give any other location. Let's say I'll give, as of now, I can comment this 2 line. It's not required. I'll give, let's say, Bangalore. Now see, this is the current temperature of the Bangalore. Okay, so that's how actually you can give any kinds of information, any kinds of API you can connect with your large language model with the help of this function calling technique. And it's like very powerful technique, guys. Trust me. It's like very powerful technique. Okay, if you're interested learning more about it, like what are the things you can connect, you can go to their documentation. Okay, they have written each and everything. What are the things you can connect with it here, right? Okay, so yes guys, this is all about from this video. I hope you liked it. Now in the next video we'll be implementing one projects, whatever concept we have learned so far. The project name is Telegram bot. Okay, Telegram bot with the help of OpenAI. That means we'll be creating a chat bot and we'll be integrating with the Telegram. Okay, so yes, thank you so much for watching this video and I will see you next time.